その鎖は半日沈めていたか。よかったな。半日耐えれば助かる可能性があるぞ。
許さんぞ、絶対に許さん。
My friends, it is always such a slap in the face as a show begins to get really good as it's about to end. And I think that's kind of what we have this week with New Saga. And I want to acknowledge this was a good episode of New Saga. And I think it showed a side of Kyle that we've kind of been missing all season. And I'm glad that it's finally here, but it's here with one more episode after today left. And I think that's just so unfortunate when it comes to these kinds of shows that are kind of by the numbers, kind of like a dime a dozen. You know, we get a ton of budget anime a season, and there's only so many that really stand out. And when you have these budget anime and they don't get good, you know, or they don't show moments of brilliance, I should say. I shouldn't say get good, because I think you have to look at something as like the whole package. But when they show moments of brilliance towards the very end, most of your audience has already dropped because you've been so subpar for, 80% of the season. But then B, you're showing moments of brilliance just to try and hook people to come back. But it's not good enough. Now, let me just stop there and say that, if this were to get a season 2, I think that there's enough here and enough interest for me that I just depending what shows are coming out to compete with it, I may give it another shot. And I may watch the continuation, because I don't think it was a horrific season. I just think it was a pretty good anime. I think it was a solid 6.5 out of 10 type anime. I think it was just good enough. And there was things I do like, right? Like I do like the two girls. I like Urza. I like this 𝐒𝐻𝐸𝐵𝐭 girl. I like the fact that there are demons. I like the fact that not all demons are inherently evil. I like the fact that there's a demon king currently in the seat now, which I'm pretty sure that the current demon king is the same one that Kyle fought. I bet there's something that happens with the humans to where she loses a horn and maybe goes officially evil, and maybe she changes, but I bet it's the same person. So I wonder if Kyle gets to her early, if they can kind of work together. And again, I think that maybe she's just not inherently evil, but because the humans haven't given her a reason to be, if you know what I mean. But like every other person in the world, it feels like or other race in the world, I should say, it feels like the demons are just a race of people who are going to act in their best interest to protect their race, because they're different people, as they should, the same way elves would or dwarves would or whatever else. So I like that we met a person in 𝐒𝐻𝐸𝐵𝐭 who it seems like they could be a potential ally in the future. The other thing, which I think is the best, is Kyle's kind of ruthless. And we didn't quite get that all season long until this moment where he's fighting this guy. I don't know what his name is. I think 𝐜𝐻𝐸𝐵𝐭, something like that. But he's somebody who he's tortured and gotten info from in their past life. And in this moment, he's like, I am not letting bro walk. This guy was just an assassin. And he's like, I'm not letting bro walk. So he planned way ahead. And he doesn't win by being the OP strongest hero. He wins by doing whatever it takes. I mean, bro got glue. Bro got chains. Bro got magma. Like, he put all the plan together, right? So he wins by using his brain, using his noggin, using his fortitude, using whatever methods it takes. He's somebody who, like, if it takes going against bro code to win a war, he'll do it, right? Stupid thing, but you know what I mean? Like, he's willing to do whatever it takes. And we got to see that ruthlessness here, because he tries to get information, and he does admit too, like, hey, if you were to take me to the demon king, demon queen, whatever, I probably would have let you off, kind of thing. But you tried to kill me. I wasn't gonna let you walk anyways, but I thought about it. Now you get to rot in magma in a volcano forever. So I was like, damn, bro's ruthless. And he even gave Theron a order, like, hey, don't let that demon, like, no matter what happens, you kill her. I think that was a smart decision, because again, I see her as a future ally. So for real, I think this was a good episode of New Saga. I think this was an 8 out of 10. I think it was a dope episode. I really enjoyed it. I liked seeing the ruthlessness. I like seeing the fight. I like seeing how Theron just kind of fell into, you know, having the demon owe him one. I think that'll be a good, it'll come back to them in the future. I think that'll be good. And yeah, I just really enjoyed the episode. So again, sad to see that we only have one episode left of New Saga, and it sucks that it's kind of like getting spicy as we're about to end, but I still like the fact that it is showing some good color as we are ending. So yeah. All right, friends, I'm going to see you guys next week for the final episode of New Saga, and I'll see you then. Peace.